95. This is Good Morning Jacksonville at 6:30.
Patty, you're hogging the coffee machine. My cup's still empty.
Hey, we're at the coffee pot getting a fresh cup. So if you have a moment, you need to get a cup of coffee, go ahead and grab it. We'll tell you what's going on in the world today. So we make our way back to the newsroom.
Now, mine's still empty, and I don't have time to get my
I'll share
cup.
mine with you.
I'll get a straw. All right, so some of the big stories we're talking about today. First, a parent could be in big trouble after bringing a loaded gun to school. We're talking about a parent this time.
And then another crazy story in Florida, a teenager posing as a doctor, how he got caught and what he was actually doing. Again, this kid is a teenager.
Also where you may legally soon be able to take a gun, perhaps through an airport. Let's get a check of our forecast though with Steve Smith as we make our way back out of desk safely, of course. Don't hurt yourself.
Hey Steve, how's it look?
You know what? It's looking pretty good out there as I walk across the area here with my warm cup of coffee, keeping me warm here. 49 on the north side. We've got 52 Fernandina. 40 here. Let me walk over to Homerville. 45 there. Walk back to St. Augustine. We've got 50 degrees over there. Now, let's talk about Doppler radar. We're good and dry, folks. We're off to a great start. Temperatures are about where they should be. If your plans are to maybe head down to Orlando today, you're going to be looking pretty good. Mother Nature doesn't impede your progress. The next few days are going to be spectacular, but in particular for today, 50 by 8 o'clock. By noon, hey, look what's happening with that cup. It's the green Rio on there. This is our official Olympic cup there. 63 by 11 by 168. We should be maxing out at 70 degrees today, and that's not a bad deal. All right, you got to hit the road, especially if you're traveling I-10. Let's go to Katie Jeffries in the VyStar Credit Union Traffic Center.
That's right. Let's take a look at I-10 and Cassett. Good morning, everybody. This is the eastbound side. This is the westbound side. Starting to build here, but no reported crashes on I-10 or US 90 at this point. So that's pretty good. Now, we do have an accident we've been following on Beach Boulevard. It's eastbound right before you across Kernan, but all lanes there are open, so you shouldn't have any problems. Now, if you travel on 95 northbound near kind of the Marineland area, right here where it crosses US 1, we're hearing that the rest area in that area is going to be closed until Friday, the northbound side of it. So maybe go before you leave the house. Just be aware of that as you make your way out the door. Wanted to let you know. Also, Arlington here, picking up a little bit near the Regency Mall. As you make your way across the Matthews Bridge, shouldn't have any problems, not seeing any slowdowns. And as you make your way into the downtown area, things look nice there as well. Back to you, Patty.
All right, sounding like a mom. Thanks, Katie. Appreciate that. Right now, students and staff are getting ready to head to school this morning after something pretty surprising happened on campus.
A loaded gun found at school, but not from a student. Instead, a parent brought it to a basketball game. Lindsay Boach joins us now in studio with the district's response to this. Hey, Lindsay.
Hey, good morning, Patty and Lewis. And that parent could face charges. It happened at Joseph Stilwell Military Academy of Leadership on the west side. School administrators received a tip that a parent might have a gun. So the Duval County Public Schools police immediately looked into this. They interviewed the suspect and learned that this parent at a school function had a loaded gun. We received a statement from the school district that reads, quote, Duval County Public Schools is very pleased with the responsiveness and cooperation of our students, staff, and security teams. We encourage parents and caregivers to talk with their children about this discovery and emphasize his or her role in keeping our campus safe, end quote. Now, guns are prohibited on school property and arrest is now pending. Patty and Lewis, back to you.
All right, thanks, Lindsay.
Appreciate it.
Well, new video this morning of an inmate's backyard where JSO says that they found human remains. Police have been searching Russell Tillis' Southside property since last week. Police still have not said if the findings at his home are connected to him. Court documents reveal the owner had trouble with his neighbors, and some of them actually filed orders of protection against him.
All right, this morning there's an important update about a popular road that's now closed. We've learned that plans to demolish parts of Liberty Street, Coastline Drive Bridge are being reviewed right now. If approved, the project will use barges, will use cranes. It's going to remove the current pilings. It's possible that some of the current structures would remain in place, though, but a major facelift for a very popular part of town. Very scenic. All right, next story, pretty unbelievable, and many of us have some unanswered questions about this.
This is a story about that teenager we were saying just a moment ago. A South Florida teenager has been arrested for posing as a doctor at an illegal medical office that he ran. It happened in West Palm Beach. Investigators say that 18-year-old Malachi Love Robinson was busted after he performed an exam on an undercover agent. They say he filed papers with the state incorporating his business, even had a savvy social media presence and website. The most shocking part about it, according to reports, the teen was busted last year for posing as an OBGYN at a hospital. Somebody needs to keep an eye on this guy.
Wow.
Okay, happening today, we're expected to find out who the Florida winners of that history-making $1.5 billion jackpot are. The ticket was sold in Melbourne Beach back in January, and the winners will take home their $528 million share of the prize. The announcement is happening at 1:30, so make sure to tune into First Coast News at 5 to find out who those lucky folks are. We were wondering if anybody even had the ticket,
Right.
or lost it. So now we know there
Got
is
sucked
a
up
winner.
in the vacuum cleaner and thrown out. Man. All right, his death now sparking some bizarre conspiracies online. What Donald Trump said on a radio show that sent social media into a frenzy, specifically talking about Justice Scalia.
Plus, he is the top dog in America, literally. Meet the dog who beat out thousands to win Best in Show at the Westminster Dog Show.